Yeah, my plan was to spreading seas my own land. Alright, Captain Kirk. Let's go. On the play for round number 4. What's their companion? Oh, finally a normal deck. Lures of the Dream Den, thank God. I've never been so relieved to see Lures of the Dream Den. It's some glue 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 as well. Very relieved of that. Alright. Let's go. Flooded Strand, grab the Triome. Then we have a Counterspell, maybe Charm. Blacklip Cliff. Oh, finally a normal deck. Such a pretty sight. Dragon's Ray Chandler, as things should be. Just your red land, your 1-drop. Spreading Seas. Beautiful. Beautiful! See, that's a problem when building decks like this, because I mean, I guess Omnath is really is one of the best decks in the format, of course, but you kind of tune your deck to beat like the top decks, and then you dump against the top decks, and then it sucks. All right, it's time to draw my Fire Ice. I put it in deck for exactly this reason. So I wouldn't mind if I draw exactly now Fire Ice. Polluted Delta Souls also okay. Now I can either play. I don't want to play Teferi because it dies. I can also just pass and just play Supreme Verdict next turn. Yeah. I keep a mana in case they go Expressive Iteration. Ooh, Overgrown Tomb. Okay. It's Jund. Yeah, Uvu beats low mana decks and loses to high mana deck. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good write up. Okay, I'm gonna go Hallowed Fountain. I think I want to just draw 2 cards. I can also go actually. I should just take an island there. I can also just go Archmage Charm here and Teferi Bounce. Yeah. I'll try that. Because I definitely don't want to go Supreme Verdict. Raveler is in end. I'll Surveil 1. Land in the Grave. Bounce. And I'll leave this back because they have Ragavan. Next turn I can Arcast Solitude. I like this much better. Wish I took Island. I would have been a 15 life. That's okay. Ren and Tix. Wow, Ren and Tix killing both of my permanents now. Huh. Super good Ren and Tix here. Goif. Alright. They have Lurus and 3 cards in hand. Ooh, Dress Down is really good against Jund Saga. I'm going to definitely play Solitude on the Goif. Then they go what? I guess I also maybe don't. Because they go if I go Solitude on the Goif, they go Lur's Channeler. They go Lur's Channeler. And maybe that's fine, honestly. Huh. Super awkward here. I don't exactly know what to do. Because if I let this go... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let this go. If I draw a land, I can go Supreme Verdict Dress down next turn to stop the lures, and then kill it in my turn. Huh. You said dress down this turn to make the Teferi survive. Maybe that was also a good play. I was just fine. If they just go Channeler Go here... Okay, they go Channeler Bubble. Sure. Verdict at instant speed. Yep, yeah, that's another option, but I think they're not gonna play Lurrus, and I don't think I want to play Supreme Verdict. If it's not for Lurrus. We'll see. I mean, if they play... Oh, you still haven't activated Ren. Yeah. Okay. You have 2 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand, one of which... They're gonna draw 2 cards in my turn. Although they can't cast any of their red spells, any of their red burns. What if I go now? Solitude on the Channeler. How can they kill my Solitude? I don't think they can. Eh? Assassin's Trophy is the only one I'm thinking about, and I really want to kill this Ren. So I'm just gonna go Solitude, kill Channeler, and then kill Ren. That's my plan here. I think Ren is really powerful against me, so I don't want them... if I can kill her, I'd love to. Because I don't have Prismatic Ending yet. I have so many options in this game, and I'm not sure I'm making the right plays here. They remember they have Lurrus in end. They took their turn 3 off to do that. So I think I have to play around it with my Supreme Verdict. Now they draw a card. Yeah, I attack Ren. And they didn't kill it in their turn, so they don't have a kill spell. So I'm very happy with the exchange here. Yeah, that's it. I pass. I cracked the peatland? Oh, wow, okay. So they end up with a full grip of 7 cards, but not that many lands. My life total is under control. I'm not worried about Tarmogoyf anymore because I have Solitude. Of course, they can have burn spells. Also, as I said, Spreading Sea is huge in this matchup because they don't have that many ways to use a blue mana. What are the 2 losses? Against our very bad matchups, the 2 losses were Omnath and Greentron. Okay, so we have Dress Down to handle the Construct, as well as the Goyf, of course. Really good to Arca Solitude. Evoke it as little as you can. I'll definitely play Memory Deluge on the turn. I don't care if they have a way to kill my Solitude here. Yeah, that'll be fine. I can also find a Teferi, bounce Spreading Seas, and put it on the Saga. That's also a powerful play that I can get. I think I want lands. I'm gonna get Ending Land. Teferi, there it is. Is there a problem with the play that I'm suggesting? My play again is Teferi bounce Teferi bounce Spreading Seas, put it on the Saga. I would take then 6 damage from this down to 5. I guess then I can die. So it's better to just play a little bit safer, I think. I'm just playing this land because I don't really care about the Saga. I have Dress Down, right? So here I'm just casting Prismatic Ending on this one and passing with 4 mana up. I think so. I think this is the best play. Again, I have a million plays available to me. A million plays available to me. The one off Dress Down in the main, definitely sweet here. This deck is cool. I love it. Love it. Just look at my hand. So many options. And we still have the companion too, which obviously does nothing, but you know, that's one more option. Wow, okay. Lots of sagas. Nice. And you pass. I'm gonna draw 2 cards in the turn. One of the many strength of this Archmage Charm card. Leaves you up for counter or draw 2 cards. Nice. Spreading Seas. What do I want to do now? I can just go Spreading Seas. Yeah, I'm gonna go Spreading Seas on the saga here. They make a construct. I draw Carkila land. Now I play Teferi Time Raveler. Bounce. I guess I can fetch. Go to 10. Yeah. Bounce Spreading Seas. Put it on the saga. Kill another land, draw a card. And if you watch my previous video with this deck that I uploaded on my YouTube channel, you'll see that I played against, I believe, 3 decks with Urza Saga, and I killed them all. I might have done this play like, I don't know, every round of that league, and I went a smooth 4-1, I think. Thank you, Demon Fire. 12 months of sub. Thank you so much for the long time support. You're having a good day. But yeah, basically whenever your deck has a 2-mana Spreading Seas that's... Sorry, 2-mana single draw card, the matchup is good. Okay, you cast Lurrus, and you buy back that thing, a Supreme Verdict, game is over. With pawns on now, the game is over. Alright. And then it doesn't matter how you win at the end. It doesn't matter how you win. We just got too much card advantage. We're gonna eventually kill our opponent. This is why I don't have Jace and Teferi Hero Dominaria, because they're terrible in these matchups. Of course, there's matchups where you want to have them against, again, the decks that I've lost the previous round against. I would have loved to have Teferi and Jace probably, but I think the Channeler matchups or Channeler and Urza Saga matchups are way more common, and this is why you see me playing this version of the deck. I mean, after, you know, losing to these 2 bad matchups where I had the Blood Moon, I might even think that you don't need the Blood Moon, and yeah, just the previous version I played minus the Planeswalker is the best. We got 5 gifted subs. Five gifted subs by Demon Fire. Thank you so much. Dodged. Thank you to you, Demon Fire. And this is why the split of Colonnade Hall of the Storm Giants I really like. Because it gives you the option of, do you want to animate this because War 3 is super powerful, or do you want to animate this because it's cheaper? And now they had mana up, so I prefer to animate this. Alright, Demon Fire gifted the sub to Mon Crazy, Galopine, the Professor, Almone, and Razak89. Thank you so much, Demon Fire. Welcome to this new 5 gifted subs, and thank you for sticking around, the rest of you. Alright. Do I want to do something? I don't think so. I'll just play Teferi. Pick up. If they want to Unholy Heat this, I don't care. You done it. Alright. Captain Kirk concedes the game. Okay. And then you don't need to pressure to win. You just sit back and eventually you'll kill them. Like, that's a very important thing to learn. Alright, so Blood Moon, dress down. I think I'm gonna have Blood Moon. Yes, we'll try Blood Moon again here. What's bad in this matchup? Maybe Teferi. Chalice of the Void, good. They have Call Against Command, which kills Chalice of the Void. Of course, Chalice on 1 is reasonable, but the fact that it dies to Call Against Command, not so sure about it. Arlora. If I want to bring in Blood Moon and dress down, I want to take out some Archmage's Charm. I think Archmage's Charm is strong. I'm also... Yeah, maybe just a couple of these. I think I want to keep all the Memory Deluge. Yeah, I think I'll keep on taking out Archmage's Charm. A little bit clunky with Blood Moon and... It'll cost 3 mana, I don't know. Let's try this. This deck is... Yeah, the winner of the challenge had Monkeys in the side. I personally don't think it's a good card in this deck with this current mana base, and I wouldn't do adjustment on the mana base to welcome a Cyber Monkey. Although, of course, Monkey would have been strong against Priest 2 decks. Okay, I'm gonna be greedy here and not play Prismatic Ending. Actually, that's not true. The problem is that I don't even have a red source to cast fire. This Rip comes in. I don't think so. Rest in Peace comes in. Opponent's very far away from Delirium. I'm gonna just be greedy here and not do anything, hoping that I draw red source to kill 2 things with fire. We could bring in 1 Rip over the last Archmage's Charm. Stomping Ground, untapped. What do you do? Tarmogoyf? Okay, that's a 1-2. Scalding Tarn, alright. I have a sweet play of dress down end of turn, fire ice on my turn. It's not a bad play, I think. I like this play. Dress down end of turn, fire ice on my turn. But if they have a discard spell. Hola, Mate. Yeah, let's try this line. Let's see how it goes. Dress now will make a Tarmogoyf a 0-1, and the Channeler a 1-1 regardless of Delirium. This line is bad against the discard spell. Swamp from Amonkekv. Reap is... yeah. I could see bringing a Rest in Peace. It's just they also have 3 Memory Deluge. I don't know. Not a big fan of Rest in Peace against the non-combo decks. So what do you do? Just return Lurrus? Nice. So they return Lurrus here. Okay, so it's time for my little combo. So end of turn, I play Dress Down. Draw a card. Now these are 0-1s, and so I can go Scalding Tarn, get Steam Vents, and then Fire to kill both of them. And then the Dress Down dies. And now my opponent, I mean, I just that I drew lots of lands now. My hand has only 3 lands, 4 spells, but it's okay. Or obviously, like, this was a good exchange here. The Dress goes down, and the Tarmogoyf and Channeler die. They play Lurrus. Let's see if they have a land or just they play Bubble. Okay, Bloodstained Mire. They have 4 cards in hand. Buenos. Okay, Mountain. Channeler. Yep. Do they also have Bubble? No. Alright. I'm gonna go Prismatic Ending or Lurrus for sure. And I'll probably just start getting basic islands so that if I top deck Blood Moon, I have a bunch of basic islands around. I'll play 3 Mystic Gate. Renantix, yeah. That's a little bit late, but still strong. Okay, so they got Delirium with their Channeler. I draw Blood Moon is really good because I just Spreading Seas the swamp, and they just probably can't cast a card anymore. Yeah, I can see bringing. Okay. Still got Lantern. A lot of hate for Graveyard you have. And I bin the Pirate Spellbomb. There's a card I usually take out in the in this matchup. Okay, I'm gonna fetch an upkeep to thin my deck, getting basic island. Draw. Dress down. Allora. They have in hand nothing that I care about. Let's just start with a Spreading Seas on the Urza Saga. Draw a card. Red Elemental Blast, not in the format, thankfully. I draw a Counterspell. Wondering now, because I'm on 9 life, it's not that many. I think I'm just going Teferi Bounce. I'll fetch. Why do we play around Blood Moon if they are lures? We play Blood Moon. In the sideboard, I brought it in. Okay, so Teferi's in, and we bounce this guy. Oh, nice draw, Solitude, I love it. Life gain is really important in this matchup. They replay Channeler. And they play Kozilek, which thank God cannot take down the Solitude. Is there a way to see the decklist I'm playing? Yes, Viridians. On the screen, there should be Carbor Live or exclamation mark deck, or if you're watching on YouTube on this video, it's always in the description. I always I am very sure that people can read the deck list, because whenever okay, so there's a Saga at 5 life. Archmage's Charge. Do I want to do something? Do I have Delirium? Planeswalker Enchantment Land. Ooh. I don't want to steal this Channeler now. I kind of want to steal this Channeler. Because I have Delirium, right? Let me repeat. Planeswalker Enchantment Land. Instant. Okay, barely have Delirium. I'm gonna gain control of this. And steal a counterspell up. They have 3 cards. Lurrus is exiled. I waited the main because they might have dashed Ragavan. They haven't played a Ragavan yet, but they might have done it. If they don't give me a reason to cast Counterspell now, it's great, because next turn I can go Solitude leaving up Counterspell. Nice, they pass. Very good, very good. I'll immediately miss the gate and attack Ren and 6 with my 3/3. Then I pass. I have a good hand. I feel good about this game. They already had New Spellbomb and Soulgate Lantern, so I assume they don't have more ways to host my graveyard. And even if they do, it's okay. We even have Delirium. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I stole it, honestly. If I didn't have Delirium, I don't know if I would have stole it. Alright, so they make a Saga construct and they tutor up something. But this deck, Urza Saga, is not as broken as in other decks because the constructs are actually small. You can buy it back with Ren, so that's a cool thing that deck can do, but... You name Castle Vantress. Alright. So they have Saga in the graveyard now, they can buy it back with Ren. That's their power play for sure. I think I'm gonna let them attack me with the construct. I just go to 3 life with and you just kill the other construct. So I can safely kill Ren here. Yeah. So basically I'm going Solitude, but I'm killing the other construct. And I'll go to 3 life. If they have a bolt, I counterspell. If they have 2 bolts, I die. I have 5 cards, one of which is a Urza Saga. They know I have 1 counterspell in hand. They play another Saga. I mean, the same Saga they returned. And they might just have a lot of lands, because I've had Random 6 around for a while. Spreading Seas. That's a sick draw. Let's begin by attacking Ren with both of my creatures here. This one gained 3 life. And then I Spreading Seas the Saga and probably win the game now. I don't care about the construct. I don't care about Kaheera at the moment. I'd rather keep up 2 counterspell. I'm definitely winning the game, the race and the game. So only need to just make sure I don't die to random stuff. Okay, this has been a good game. Again, bad matchups, good matchup. You really see the difference here. Can't scry. I'm gonna make this awkward, this little sweet play, which is just Kaheera making my Solitude a 4/3 so that I can attack through the construct. Your lovely 6 mana 3/2 that's actually pumping Solitude here, making so that it can kill the construct. Thank you, Liar Liar. Appreciate it. 9 months of subs. You got yourself a Raviolo badge. What did I lose in this league? 4-color Omnath and Tron. 2 very bad matchup. You cast Ragavan. Okay. Hello, Twitch MTGA. How's it going? You only hit my Kaheera. No! Poor Kaheera! She wasn't supposed to die like this. Alright, she's dead. Opponent's on 3 cards. Opponent's on 2 cards. Draw. I don't have any Memory Deluge. Wow, that's a good draw. But I'm not moving here. I just let my opponent die to their own Dragon's Rage Channeler. No need to cast anything. No need to play anything. Just let him die. Of a horrible death. Dying to your own creature is definitely a horrible death. Few things are more horrible than dying to your own creatures, honestly. And one of the great thing of Dragon's Rechanneler is that it attacks automatically. You don't even have to declare attackers. It fuck away. It automatically goes in. Alright. A third counterspell, just like the picture says. How many counterspell you have? 3. 3. I wonder what did Mark Poole think when he made the picture of counterspell. The art director of Alphabet Unlimited was, hey Mark, we need you to print a card that symbolizes that your opponent spell will not resolve. You do you, my friend. Okay, perfect. I got you. I'm just gonna write it. A man dressed in a weird way that says 3, and from these 2 fingers, some weird, I don't know what's that. Things come out of it. All right, that's perfect. That's gonna be our counterspell for 28 years, and people will always remember of you. With the groceries and 2 bananas. Yeah, exactly. Spaghetti come out of the fingers, right? Am I 2-2 in this league? Yes, 2-2. That's not 3 for Americans? Oh yeah, it's true, because Americans say 3 like this. Or like this. I think Asians say like this. Asians say like this. And Americans say like this. And Italians say like this. Is that true? Okay, let's go. Fanfarao. Fanfarao. In Japan, it's like this? Okay. Alright, my hand's great. And it please play against a Lurus deck. Okay, no companion at all. Actually, better. Just play a slow. Just play a sorry. I don't know what I'm asking, but oh, unclaimed territory. Love it. Just go land the Ether Vial. Goblins? No, vabbè. Come goblins. Ignoble Horror. That's indeed a goblin. God, my opponent named goblins. Okay, let's bolt the bird. Russian, you do like this in Russia. Okay, cool. Goblins in Legacy, always happy to play against Blue White Miracle back in the days. With Cavern of Souls for Ringleader. Alright, Switzerland. Okay. And you play Conspicuous Snoop and have a Ringleader on top. No, come a Ringleader on top. A card is so good. Alright, let's go Spreading Seas on... I think I want to go after the Blood Crypt. No, maybe the Clinch. Do they have any red spell? Actually, I'm pretty sure that Aspiring Spike was playing this deck yesterday. Let me see Aspiring Spike Twitter. Alright, he did trophy with goblins. Triple red, Kiki Chiki, that's a goblin. Bogar Harbinger, partially. Oh, no, but he's not playing. He's not playing the. He's not playing the Ignoble Arc, so that's a different list. Yeah, I think I'm going on the Unclaimed Territory just because they showed me on Ignoble Arc. Ooh, strong. Cavern of Souls. Yeah, that's the. This lore rolled it so well. I cannot counter Ringleader next turn. I am unable to counter Ringleader next turn. Because if I leave up, they have an uncounterable Ringleader. Ogre Marshal, okay. Draw. La solitudine. And a Spreading Seas the Cavern. And just... Actually, aspetta un attimo. I think I have it here. There is a way where my opponent doesn't go Ringleader. I'll pass. Then I ice this land here. Actually, you pay for Echo first. Pay for Echo first. You don't pay for Echo. And then I ice your Cavern. And then next turn, I can go Spreading Seas on Cavern, Counterspell up. If I seize the Cavern, they cast Ringleader, I die. So they have Mountain Ringleader in end. And they have Unclaimed Territory on top. What do they play? Goblin Matron. Okay, so they shuffle their deck. You go Conspicuous Snoop on top. You tutored up Borgard Harbinger. So they have a combo next turn with the Snoop. Ray. Porca puttana. Am I right? They have a combo next turn. So they pay 3 mana, and they put on the top of the deck a Kiki-Jiki, and then they have Snoop to go infinite. But the Kiki-Jiki... Sorry, the Snoop doesn't get haste. So if I Solitude the Snoop... Sì, ma se Solitude the Snoop vinco domattina, quindi... That's not a good line. I guess I can just counterspell this Borgard Harbinger. Dai. Alright, let's go. Spreading Seas on the Cavern of Souls. Draw card. They have a Ringleader in end. And I pass. They draw another Snoop. So their hand is Snoop, Harbinger, Ringleader. Auntie's Hovel. Thank God, I just never played a single Goblin off the top. No, if I go wipe, they go Ringleader. So I have to pass one more turn. Yeah, they came in with Lingang. Yeah, no, I know. I actually have that deck built in paper. I'll show it to you. I have that deck built in paper. In Legacy, though. I have too many deck boxes. Too many deck boxes. Too many deck built. Okay. It's also like a super pretty... It's like super foiled and stuff like that. I'll take a minute because I always enjoy showing them. First, it's this beautiful Goblin token from Unstable. Very pretty. And then it's just... I don't know. Sorry. You got the War Chief. You got the... Sorry, I'm just looking for some pretty one. You got the Gem Palm Incinerator. Super bent. You got the Skirk Prospector. Alright, you got Goblin Lacking in Alright, Big Mango goes out. Alright, Big Mango's back. Alright, so they put Borgard Harbinger on the stack. And if this resolves, I lose the game, right? How many cards are in that room? Well, here's where the decks are. So I think I have to go Counterspell on the Harbinger. Yeah. How's the combo working? You put Kiki-Jiki on top. Okay, I'm on 10 life here. I think I want to go Teferi bounce this. My opponent will go Ringleader though. I want to bounce Conspicuous Noob so that they can't go off. Conspicuous Noob takes the abilities of... Sì, ma le magie, the spells. Where are the spells? Okay. Maybe they don't play Ringleader afraid of a counter spell here. So they have a Conspicuous Snoop Ringleader in hand. Nice. They didn't go... They have Sling and Lieutenant on top? No way. Now they can sacrifice a goblin to drain me for 1 with the Snoop. Dai, non ci credo. Okay. So I'm on 7, potentially 3 if they blow up everything. If I fetch, potentially 2, and I have to fetch, I think. How I attack Teferi, sure then. This is a good game. They're doing some little things in pure Goblin fashion. So if I go to 7 here, let's say my opponent... Thing is that if they draw this card, that means that they can't sacrifice it and I can go Solitude block to gain 3 life. Nice, another Solitude. I'll pass here. If I play Supreme Verdict, I die. Like literally dead on board if I play Supreme Verdict. They have Battlecry Goblin. So they can give their Goblin +2/+0 and haste because of the Snoop now. No. No. They can also cast this if they want. I guess I hope they cast this. So with ability on the stack, I can Solitude this. And I guess they can still pump it because they have the real one in play. Never mind. Alright. I don't feel great, but we do have a game. Like, I'm not as dead as it was against Tron. Actually, I had a game against Tron, too. This all 5 matches I had, I've had games against everybody. This has been a nice... With stopping draw step, you could have a Solitude that does Snoop. No, but I don't want to stop in draw step. I don't want them to play Ringleader. They have Pack Tactics? No, right? No Pack Tactics available. Okay, just attack with everybody. I'll play Solitude, Okay, now what do? I want to exile your Snoop. And I'm not dead on board now. You pay 2 mana to pump your team. Remember, they have a Ringleader on top. You pay 2 mana to pump your team. I'm in. Okay. A block. I'll go to 4. And they pass? Nice. Dress down. Dress down is a nice counter against Ringleader. The one of Dress down main. If I ever... Okay. They play Goblin Battle Cry. What do? Does this get aced? This is okay. They attack me. I don't block. I don't block. Explain Battle Cry. We're in a fine shape. Not great shape, but in a fine shape. Okay, wow, they just take the damage. Va bene. I got a 2 life then. They have in hand Slingang Lieutenant. Okay, go Goblin Matron. Oh. Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. I have a nice line. Kaheera will help me big time. And we counter that. I think we have to get better target with dress down. Like a sling, I don't know, ringleader maybe? Because they have ringleader and Slingang Lieutenant in end. This is a strange game, but I have a plan. I'm gonna execute it next turn. It's gonna be to Solitude this, then pay 6 mana Kaheera attack with a 4/3 lifelink, and then I have dress down up. They just get another ringleader. Yeah, but you don't have an infinite mana. You have to pay 4 mana for a ringleader. A second ringleader doesn't mean much in end. You have to actually go on board. This is just card advantage. This game isn't necessarily about card advantage. We moved away from the start of the game where it was card advantage, and now it's a lot more going on board. Okay, so they got another ringleader, as you suggested. And I cast Solitude, and exile Goblin Warcry, Battle Cry, Whistle Coins. I draw. Now, I pay 6 mana to play Kaheera. And I attack with a 4/3 lifelink. And I'm a 6 left. They draw land, which is really important. Okay, Heretics is very relevant. You play Ringleader. I respond with a Dress Down, which removes lifelink, but I don't care. It removes the Ringleader ability, which is more important. Strange game, since I had this Supreme Verdict that I never played, and now I can't play because I have things in play. I need to draw spells though. They have a Blossoming Mire on top. I could scry here. I think I actually want to. Yeah, I want to scry here. If I draw land, it's really terrible. Wow. I wouldn't have drawn a land. Do I want to... Do I have any preferences here? I think... Archmage Charm costing a little bit more. It's better in this spot. Then I attack with Solitude. I want to gain 4 life again. You thought they have Slingang. Yeah, they have Slingang in hand. They have Ringleader and Slingang in hand. They have 2 cards. We know both of them. This is still game 1. Okay. Allora. I can Archmage Charm steal one of these tokens. No, it's fine. I don't mind drawing Counterspell, so I just play Island. Pyre of Heroes? Wow. They fetch. They don't want the Pyre of Heroes. They have a Slingang on top. But I can cast that to the Snoop. They probably will. And I'm letting it resolve here. The Solitude gaining us 8 life is really important. So the Slingang results from the top. They have what on top? Another Snoop. Okay. So they can now bolt me for 5. They bolt me for 6. They have Pashalik Mons. Ooh, that's also strong. So they can bolt me for 6. I got an 8, and they can bolt me for 5. Next turn I'll go Supreme Verdict. Now I go draw 2, and then I go Supreme Verdict with Counterspell up. Target player draws 2 cards. Draw. Fire Ice. I'll play Supreme Verdict. Take a lot of damage. 5 to be precise. They have 2 cards in hand, and they are Ringleader and Lieutenant. And they have 2 Counterspell. Game's close as stance. I'm playing my best of the abilities here. I'm at 2 life. Sorry, 3 life. Go. Save fire. I have 7 mana. I can cast both Pashalik Mons. I can counter one of their 4-drop, and I can kill the Pashalik Mons. Spreading Seas was the key in this game. I guess I'm actually going to count Arc. What do I want to do here? Archmage Charm or Counterspell? You can use Counterspell here, since if I draw another Counterspell, I'll save the Archmage Charm to draw 2 cards. I go to 3 life, or to 2 life, and then I think I'm gonna fetch down to 1. Yeah, I don't think 1 or 2 is different here. Okay, I'll scry the upkeep. They have 1 card in hand, and they have a Counterspell. Alright, a second Counterspell. Exactly the scenario that I first saw happen, and this is why I played Counterspell last turn, so that now I can use this to draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's really easy to lose against Goblins, because you just play your Supreme Verdict too early, and then you lose to their late game card. Again, I've played against this deck infinite time in Legacy, and I've played their deck in Legacy, so I know exactly what's strong in that deck, which are the 4-drops, and the Cavern of Souls. Thankfully, opponent, thankfully we, killed the Cavern of Souls, so we were able to counter their things. Okay, now I draw 2 cards with a Charm. I'll draw a card. I can't fetch. I'm gonna play Teferi, bounce the Unclaimed Tier, bounce the Spreading Seas, draw a card. Chalice of the Void. I don't know how good it is. And meanwhile, I'll play Spreading Seas. Those of the void on 1, I don't think it's very good. Yeah, I'd rather just keep up Castle Vantress. Just cry. Either Vile. I didn't play Chalice of the Void. Okay, it's fine. I really wanted just to scry end of turn here. Spreading Seas again is Prismatic Ending. Yeah, I think I like Spreading Seas. The free cantrip. All these lands are unplayable. Do I want to play this Chalice on 1? Yeah. Actually, let me play Prismatic Ending first. And then Chalice on 1. I guess I should have played land. I can gain life with Solitude. Fire of Heroes, okay. Celestial Colonnade. Alright, I found my clock. Okay, Ether Vial. Okay, 1 card in hand. I'm still at 1 life. I'll scry 2. Memory Deluge, very much welcome here. Draw. I'll play the Scalding Tarn, but I don't have to tap it, or else I die. Tap with a Colonnade, and pick up Teferi. How many counterspell have I left? 1. This is game 1. I'm on 12 minutes 42 on the clock. Pretty stressful game here. They're playing a card. What is it? Ringleader. Counter target spell. I don't want to scry an upkeep. I'll play another Pyre of Heroes. Sorry, play another Spreading Seas, I mean. Draw. I want to bounce. Nah, I'll just fire off a Colonnade attack. Actually, I think I have to play the Deluge here. Because I might be dying soon here. If they just draw a haste creature, I die. I guess I can cycle Shark, that's not true. Okay. Okay, the Hallowed is oval. Tapped. 1 card in hand. I think I'll cycle the Shark. No, maybe not. Maybe I just play Deluge. I need to find Counterspell. I find Hall of the Storm Giants, Solitude. They're in 20. If I cast Shark. No, I'm just gonna cycle it, I think. Now I can gain life by solituding my own Shark. I have 17 cards in my deck. There should be a counterspell. Okay, they play Bloodstained Mire. I think I want to flashback Deluge. Just looking for that counterspell. Counterspell, Archmage's Charm. Okay, now I can probably just cast Solitude here and start attacking. And now I'll gain the life that I need to not lose anymore, and I'll win the game. Okay. This was a good game. Okay, 2-turn clock now. Yes. Oh! Oh! Madonna mia. Ah! Yeah, this is just a game one on my round 5, and it took so much of me. Oh, mamma mia, the back. My back hurts. Pengu, what you've done this morning? Well, I barely went even with my entry fee, playing a children cards game. In exchange, I I feel like I've run I don't know, an half marathon. Good Pepengu. Good Pepengu, oh, Madonna mia. Alright, so Teferi, not great. I'll take it out. See, the Chalice is not good. Teferi is not the worst, but yeah, the rest seems to be all worse. My sideboard isn't as good. Not a very good hand. I kept two Teferi and I drew both of them. Let's see how this goes. Alright, Blood Crypt, Ether Vial, very strong. Prismatic Ending for Mango? No. Need some energy back? What do you mean? The siblings with important job. I don't. Okay, so I just play my land and pass. But I have a brother who's a father of a beautiful niece, and that makes me very happy for him. I wish one day I also do that. Double arc. Okay. By the way, they never drew any munition expert. Maybe they don't play main deck. Hopefully this is a fast loss. Fast loss. Why do you wish me a fast loss? Okay. Don't worry, chat. I'll play quick and I'll go up in time. I play quick usually. I was behind in time in this match because I really had to maneuver, I think, a tough game as well as clicking a lot of buttons, whereas my opponent was just in one decision the whole game, basically. So I think it's fine. I'm gonna get back in time. I rarely lose on time. Rarely lose on time. When that happens, it's like some strange decks. What do I do to improve my deck? Just testing. I also sleeve it with a very, very good sleeve. That also helps to improve it. Katana sleeves are the best sleeves, and they will improve your deck. If you change sleeves and perfect sleeves very often. Definitely an underrated part of improving your deck. Alright, I'll play Dress Down in response to this card that they're about to cast. Nice. I was dying time because the 4 goblins? That's true. That's true. Forgot about it. Draw. Nice. Fairy Bounce Vial. That's a very powerful play. The Fairy Bounce Vial. I'm just spamming a bunch of F6 and we're already even on time. Never pitching Solitude. If you see me playing Solitude, you very rarely see me casting Solitude. You have to pay for all the cards. Yeah. Magic Online replicates magic in real life. You have to pay for all the cards, but you can also trade them. Or lend them. Or receive them. I was confused lending and borrowing, but like, you know, that thing, that verb there. So you can share it with some friends, stuff like that. Unlike MTG Arena. Yeah, but Uvu Control in Modern at the moment. I think it's a good deck. You have like bad matchups, but it's definitely a good deck. One of the top decks for sure. Free Duke puts it in 5th place in the power rankings. They cast Pashalik, they have 1 card in hand. I'm just gonna Supreme Verdict this. And they're gonna bolt me for a lot of damage, but I don't care. They have 1 card in hand. And unless it's literal Goblin Ringleader, it'll be fine. Wow, they have 6th, so they didn't burn me with this. Alright. Some cards are so cheap. Sure, but then you can't compete. I don't know. The whole like Magic Online is budget. I don't really get behind that. Because the entry fee is $10. So much. Alright, it was Ringleader. Okay. They got what? Snoop and Trash Master. Sure. Mm-hmm. Snoop and Trash Master. I think I want to Teferi Bounce Vial once again. Nice. And then I can either tap this or kill this when they have Trash Master. I think I'll kill it. Don't you lend to the borrower? Yeah, you lend. Yeah, I lend. My friends borrow from me. They go Trash Master. Alright, they go Begin Combat. Yeah, I think I want to kill this Ringleader. I want to stick my Teferi around. I think it's still powerful. It not be like as powerful, but yeah, my race is nice. It's not that good, but it's definitely something. All right, so next turn we can go Solitude on the Snoop. Okay, they have a land on top. They have 2 cards. They replay their Vial. I draw. Yeah, I just go Solitude here. Kill the Snoop. My turn. Play top land. Go. Now they can go Trash Master if they want. They have Trash Master, Mystery Card, Bloodstained Mire. Lending is the person giving out. Borrowing is the person receiving them. Yeah, I know. I've been explaining this like a million times. It's just so confusing in my mind that I always forget. But yeah, borrow, you receive if you borrow a thing. If you lend, yeah. I guess I can say in my mind, borrow is me. Lend. Aspetta. Borrow. All right. I think I want to attack. I don't stay back. Prestare. It's kind of the same word in Italian. I obviously can say different things, but it's the same word mostly. Lending is the person giving out. So I lend, and Zeni borrows. Okay. A friend of mine, yeah. That's the example. Bogart Harbinger can't be countered. I think I like to go dress down in response. So good, this card. Draw. Now I don't need to worry about timer anymore. You violate after the dress down? Must Vandal? Alright, begin combat. And I'll ice the Trash Master. I want to keep the Teferi around. La Solitudine. Then I draw 2 cards. And then I probably win this game. Allora. How do I attack here? Maybe they don't attack here. 3, 6, 7. I have 7 mana. I can return Kaheera. I return Kaheera. Pick up Teferi. Pass. Again, just looking at the timer. 5 minutes 58, 7 minutes 12. I'm up a game. How much can you borrow once? Up to 400 card. Oh, it was a joke. I didn't understand. You play dress down main or side. Razak, you can see this. I read your message a lot. I read your name a lot in my streams. You can always find the deck list on my screen. On my screen or exclamation mark deck. One. This is good. 1 main deck, dress down. 1 sideboard, dress down. Alright, Malkward Marshall. Yeah. Alright, you have a Goblin Matron on top. I think I'm gonna Solitude the Snoop here. Actually, they can't cast the Matron. Alright, then it's fine. As long as we're up on time, still good. I can show my Goblins deck again, I think, to make it more fair in timer. If they attack. I'd love if they do. They do. I think we win both on game and on time. I think I want to kill the Trash Master. And then I will also kill the Snoop, don't worry. I'll let my Teferi go to 2 life, 2 loyalty. I don't want to trade my Solitude. Actually, I'm not in that great position that they say I am, now that I think more about it. Eh? Because next turn they go Goblin Matron. And what do they find? Maybe I'm playing a little bit too prepared at the moment. Well, let's go Kaheera. Let's attack with my Solitudes. They get Kiki Jiki. Hmm. And with Kiki Jiki, what do they do? I have a Solitude in hand. Eh? What if I just let him go? No, let's kill the Consuka Snoop. They go Matron, or do they find Kiki Jiki? Complete this. Yeah, no, I think it's better to just kill. But I think there is a world where I die. I think there's actually a world where I die now with their Matron on top. Reanimator? Not a big fan of that deck. It's a fine deck, but it's not very competitive in my opinion. Yeah, remember, this is game 2. I won the first. So even if opponent manages to kill me here. And I don't know how that happens, honestly. Then they need to win another game in that amount of time. So I think we got this. They can copy Matron into Snoop. Yes. But they can't do anything at that point. Especially if they get Kiki Jig in play, then they can't combo off anymore. Go to my local game store. I think they're happy when I don't know. I think they're happy when I go there. This weekend I'm gonna be there the whole weekend. Tomorrow, actually tonight, I'm gonna go down for the Pauper League that we have, and then I'm going to remain there for the whole weekend. I'll be playing FNM on Friday. I think the FNM on Friday is Jumpstart. Then on Saturday I'm gonna be playing Modern, and then I just play like with whoever wants to play me. I bring the decks, Commander, whatever. I sleep with my friend's Gira 1 LGS. And I might even stream from there tomorrow. I have all the equipments to stream from there tomorrow. Okay, they're attacking my Teferi, looks like. That's fine, or do I wanna probably just want. Yeah, because I can bounce Solitude. I'm gonna bounce Solitude here. Play Solitude. Actually, other things are irrelevant. These. Then I Prismatic Ending. Actually, let me play Teferi. Bounce one of these Goblins tokens. Prismatic Ending the Vial. Play Top Lane Go. I'm only making super quick plays. I'm not actually planning on winning this game. As long as I make my opponent life a little bit tougher. They have 2 minutes 25. I have 4 minutes 15. Double blocking for extra life? Oh yeah, I haven't thought about it. You're right. Should have done it. I also shouldn't have made this main phase Solitude. And sometimes on Magic Online you make those like super quick plays only because the timer is a huge issue often. I guess it's not a huge issue. A huge issue often. Sometimes. Let's. Now here I could probably win with Colonnade, but I'd rather stay back. He was supposed to board out Counterspell. I don't know. Game 1 was so good. Because I have the Hall of the Storm Giants and the castle. Because Snoop on top, sure. When I was Wing with all, I explained it. I don't care about winning this game. I'm gonna be winning on time. Also, probably again winning the game on board as well. If I had been attacking with a colonnade, no reason. Arena is 30 minutes, although the timer on Arena is more precise than the timer on Magic Online. The goblins are uncounterable because of Cavern of Souls. More precise, what do you mean? On Arena, the time actually goes down. On Magic Online, it's not as I don't know. Magic Arena, the timer goes so fast. Like it's actually, I know this sounds like insane, but it's actually a real time. Whereas on Arena, on Magic Online, it's sometimes it's not accurate. Next turn we win with our lane. Probably have enough for the hole as well, but I'll chill. The gang. Alright. Opponent took all the time. And finally loses my colonnade. Okay, this was the first game was really cool. I think the second less cool, especially because of the pressure of the timer. Oh yeah, you're right, it's not over yet. Ugh. See the timer, it was 9 and now it's 10. And now it goes to 8 probably, if you look at the timer here. Magic Online timer isn't as precise as you might think. Maybe you don't think it's percent. Alright. Okay. Again, what I knew coming in turned out to be, you know, nothing. Basically, nothing changed since I played this deck last time. Which is, this deck is really good, but it has bad matchups, which are Omnath and Tron. But it's really good against Lurrus decks, in my opinion. Well, so personally, I wouldn't play Blood Moon anymore. So let me just make the changes that I would do if I had to play this again, which I don't plan to right now. I want to play a Breeding Pool. I think I want to play the new land. For now, let's just put Minamo, or actually, let's put Oboro, but it's not Oboro. Okay, this is the new land with channel. This is just a placeholder. Honestly, you have 2 flex slots. You can put whatever you want. It can be a 3rd Chalice of the Void. It can be a Teferi, Ear of Dominaria, which I don't like. It can be a 2nd Shark. It can be the new removal spell. We can put that. What's it called? The March card. What's it called? The X and a White. What proxies do we have for that? Secure the Wasted. Yeah. The new card. The card is called, for those of you who don't know, the Mythic Spoiler. March of the Otherworldly Light. This is an X and a White instant that can kill artifact, creature, and enchantment. Is obviously worse than pre-ending, but it can be good. You want to put Ephemerate in this deck. You have Chalice of the Void in this. So yeah, this, you know, if I had to play this again, this is what I would have. I would confirm Kozilek. I don't mind sideboarding it in the mirror match. Sorry, in the control matchup. I have to put something else in the side. What can it be? Secure the Waste is a proxy. This is a proxy. Listen. Yeah, it's an answer to, yeah. 2 cards in the side. Let me think. This was the other league I played. I had the Sharks, which I brought in the main. Just have a million Dovin's Veto. Emrakul. I think that Kozilek's better. And just be like a 3rd dress down is really good in the matchups. And it could be, I don't know. It's fine. Just literally whatever you want. Another Sunset Revelry. So yeah, this would be my deck if I had to go it again. Of course, I expect to lose against Crumble to Dust for Tron. Crumble to Dust for Tron. Okay, well you have 9 sources. Maybe if you expect Tron, sure. You like Ether Gust. I do not. All right, so that's it.